Hello there, I'm Aldrahill, and welcome to some Hearts of Iron 4 Darkest Hour. That's very strange to say, isn't it? You might know Darkest Hour as the standalone Paradox-endorsed, kind of updated, interesting version of Hearts of Iron from 1914 to 1964 that came out about 6 years ago. It's a very, very popular game, and this mod, called Darkest Hour as well, appears to be trying to emulate that for Hearts of Iron 4. It's changed a lot of the artwork, but it's also rebalanced essentially everything, as well as revitalized the focus tree so far of just Germany. It came out just last week, so we're going to have a little go and we're going to play as Germany, which is the only focus tree that's actually changed and revitalized, and there's supposedly quite a lot of new things going on, and a lot of changes to the game that make things a lot harder. So for starters, winter attrition is a lot more significant. There's a lot more actual danger when it comes to winter, which I'm quite looking forward to. There's revitalized and changed modifiers to reflect superiority and inferiority of certain countries, like the German Blitzkrieg and the British Finest Hour. Lots of flavor events, which I'm really looking forward to. And it just simply says that world wars are supposed to not just last a few years. So I'm interested to see what that actually means. So looking at the focus tree, it is a little bit different. There's definitely some differences. Well, for one thing, just the shape of it is different. Wow, this seems actually pretty big still. Wow. Establish the Vedrum. Release. It just says release as puppet. Obviously, this is still a bit of a work in progress, but that's okay. I imagine it's going to be making World War a little bit, maybe slower. So obviously, Rhineland is kind of the main thing to go first. Let's see if there's any differences. So no demilitarization. Political power, blah, blah, blah. Looks pretty standard. And you can do Anschluss when you get to 550,000. Reset Eastern claims Danzig or war only if it's at least 1939. Looks relatively. The War of Greece, pact with Greece, feels slightly different. Crusade against the West is slightly different. That is definitely different. Lacking purpose and goal. Strengthen the Schützenstaffel. Founded to safeguard the personal safety of the Führer, the Schützenstaffel is the most defiant chief was Heinrich Himmler. So gain him as an advisor. And also gain a national spirit. And also Knight of the Long Knives. Oh my. And then Volksgemeinschaft. Okay, and moving down to Arbeitsstats, which is factory output. Or Madagascar plan, which is send 200 convoys to Madagascar. Oh, oh, so this is basically about what to do with the Jews. So our society is one of unity, change with soul and bound by blood by guaranteeing the ethnic hegemony of the German people. Yep, Volksgemeinschaft. And so Arbeitsstats, basically putting people to work, or the Madagascar plan. I'm not sure if this is in the base game or not, because it's been a while since I played Germany in the base game, because I play a lot of Kaiserreich, which you can go check out definitely by looking at my other series if you'd like. Links will likely be in the description. This is about sending them to Madagascar. Send colonies to Madagascar. Send convoys. They become a puppet and Jewish immigration. And then a Reichsgau Gotenland, become the owner of Crimea and Kernsan. So this is about Lebensraum and gain infrastructure bonuses. Wow, okay. Looks a little bit different. Some military police tech. Yeah, this is definitely different. Political advisor changes. The Waffen SS. SS volunteers. Ooh, SS volunteers. Gain national spirit. Crew population 0.5%. Alright, so it's a little different. But I'm looking forward to seeing some of the changes. I'm mainly looking forward to seeing some of the differences of, like... Well, I just want to see the historical events, really. So we'll kind of do the standard things that we do normally when we're playing this, when playing Hearts of Iron. Going the production efficiency cap bonuses, the construction bonus, going to get the electrical engineering bonus. There is also atomic research, appears to be rather different. There's a lot more tiers towards it. Yeah, it's definitely a bit of a bigger window. Infantry equipment is kind of changed. Looks to be slightly changed, maybe a bit rebalanced. Some of the strategic values. Tanks appear to be slightly different. Well, I won't know how much so until later. Oh, yeah, look, there's a lot more tanks down here, my goodness. Artillery looks relatively the same. Doctrines. How are we with doctrines? They look pretty much the same. Yeah, they look the same. Yeah, doctrines seem the same. Ships, relatively similar. Though obviously with some more options towards the end. Ship doctrines seem the same. I like the layout of this has definitely changed as well, so it's more along this side. Oh, we now have interceptors. We now have fighters and interceptors. An interceptor aircraft, 35 aircraft, to attack enemy aircraft, bombers, and reconnaissance as they approach. Okay. So these guys are... Oh, these guys can only do interception. An interesting choice. I imagine they're better at interception? I suppose. Their air attack is exactly the same. They cost a bit more. They seem identical. They are literally identical, they just have less range. Why would I choose them? Weird choice. Air doctrine seems pretty similar. Engineering seems okay, except for nuclear propulsion and the hydrogen bomb. Oh, that would be very interesting if we can get that far in the game. Alright. Civilian factories. How many civilian factories do we have? So we're actually fine for civilian factories, basically. We'll see what I'll do. And I normally, if I were playing as Germany, what I normally would... Oh, they don't have the infrastructure bonus added to this mod. That's weird. We'll build one civilian factory and then we'll start cracking out military factories. They don't have the infrastructure bonus that's standardly applied to this, which is a bit strange, but alright. Let us start getting some more rubber and a little bit of oil from the Soviet Union. And the rest of our research slots we can start working towards. Can't do that. We've already done that. Thank you very much. Infantry equipment, basics, and also doctrines. That would be good. Okay. Okay, so this is very interesting. So far it looks pretty much the same. Service rifle, 36. I don't remember it already being laid out like this, but hey, whatever. Whether there's already things kind of laid out in this beautiful little pattern. I put some more infantry equipment, however. Considering that's kind of majorly what we need. And then we'll just start training an absolute shit ton of infantry. Which is the kind of standard thing to do as Germany. Obviously, that's going to put us in a massive deficit of a variety of things, but we'll get that over pretty quickly. We will need to start building more artillery as well. So we're going to need to do that. Here we are. Perfect. So I'm curious to see what happens here. Let's do it. Let's unpause. 6-7 minutes in, after talking about it for a little while, let's take a look at what actually is the case. I am excited. Nothing yet, but we're going to see. So, I do a lot of Hearts of Iron on my channel. Obviously, I started out doing the basic of Hearts of Iron, but I've also done a lot of Kaiserreich. So, I am looking forward to seeing what new mods can bring. Also, putting on quite a lot of Millennium Dawn. Looking forward to playing a few more varied types of mods, I think. Which would be quite nice. Right. So, no historical events yet. No differences. 1.55 mil. Things look pretty the same, to be honest, so far. I'm going to do that lovely trick where I just start cracking out troops like mad. That's weird. Why did these guys have the training thing already done? What? Ah! That feels different. Did they always have that? Maybe? I can't tell. The levels of training? Huh. Peculiar. So I do that to try and crack out additional manpower because I obviously want to try and get to 550,000 manpower by the time I want to do Anschluss. Because the sooner I can do Anschluss, the better. However, the longer I leave Anschluss, the more time they've spent building their own factories. Oh, slightly different colored clicking text. Remobilization of Rhineland, station troops, and close to French border. In clear violation of Treaty of Versailles. Is no more than Germans walking into their own backyard. Yep, pretty standard stuff. The anti-Comintern Pact, or we can strengthen the Wussenvassal. Or we can start getting some of this and go towards Blitzkrieg. Ooh, Blitzkrieg bonuses, Africa Corps, Treaty of Rapallo. Operation Barbarossa. Yeah, can't really do this for 1940 anyway. These are all just different advisors at the moment, but getting motorized things could be good, so we'll go the strengthen the Stutzelwaffels. And we cannot go to war economy just yet. So what we'll do is we'll get the advisors that I do love to get very much. So mobile warfare doctrine, so reduction of speed and army experience gain, or blitzkrieg theorists. Oop, can't do that one. Captain of industry is what I usually go, but war industry is also a gigantic bonus. Let's go war industrialist. Then we'll grab the theorist for the next one. Because we have obviously the 25% from Hitler. Got some mechanical engineering, so we can keep moving towards that. So far it plays out pretty the same, but I'm excited to see what makes it different when we try out some Germany. It'll be a short series, this one. We're going to be just kind of, playing World War II a little bit. It's going to be a lot of fun, I think. So I'm excited to see what happens, but it just depends on how different the mod is going to be in comparison to the actual game. Strengthen the Stutzelstaffel, which gives me political advisor of Heinrich Himmler. I don't really care about that, but alright. Data political game and fascism support and Night of the Long Knives. Oh dear. That hurts my political power gain for 180 days. And then we get Volshka Mineshaft and everybody hates us for a little while. And then we're going to do that once we can get factory output. Basically, we're hating the Jews very quickly. Oh my goodness. So, I mean, it's usually good to go Anschluss towards, like, the mid-1937s. And then demanding Sudetenland after that. Because, obviously, the longer you leave it, the more time they've had to build factory powers, which is nice. The fate of Czechoslovakia. Yeah. It's good to get that manpower line. Operation Sea Lion. So I'm mainly interested to see what the combat differences are, and well, to see if there are any to begin with. Because obviously it's rebalanced it, but I want to know to what extent, you know. Right. We can now get a theorist, which will be fun. Could get an industrialist, but I do like getting a theorist instead, because that way we get have completed focus Achstang Panzer. Ooh. That sounds fun. Where's that? Achtung Panzer. Oh, we should rush that. That's a 10% max speed for all tanks. That'd be nice. So we'll avoid getting that one just yet. We can instead go to the industrial concerns. Industrial research. And electrical research. And synthetics. Ooh, synthetics. Yes, because we do want to start going towards synthetics. So as to be able to sustain our oil industry. Yes, indeed. Okie dokie. Watch the Gemeinschaft. Hooray, hooray. Then we can go get 5%, get 7% factory output, which would be very nice. From putting all these lovely Jewish people to work. We're so great, aren't we? We're just so nice. We're such good people. We're just the best. We're starting to build more and more factories, which is great. It is the support equipment now, which is starting to bottleneck us. And we'll keep up the infantry equipment as well. We're going to want to build some light tanks, but mainly I really like the medium tanks as my priority. Alrighty, the games of the 11th Olympiad. We've shown our best side to the world. Alrighty. Have you guys trained sufficiently? You have! Oh my, we should probably stop training you. It is good to kind of do this, like, to rush out as many factories as possible from these guys. What's the problem? Need the support equipment. Alright. Calm yourselves, lads. It's okay. Luckily, our training time is stupid fast. And obviously, we cannot do that one because it has to be after 1948. What? By conceiving a master plan for the East Germany can secure vast tracts of land as Lebensraum. One such vital region is Crimean Peninsula. Oh, it's probably going to the Cold War. Well, that's cool. Very cool. Alright. Definitely intrigued so far. And how much manpower do we have? Because we just get to another 100,000 actually. So we'll be fine. Actually, we're probably going to get there flat out. We'll go Achtung Panzer, and then we'll go probably anti-Comintern Pact. Oh no, we'll go Anschluss after that actually. Yeah. Obviously, the Rhineland challenge was not met. That's the kind of general idea. And we get to take Anschluss, which is stupid good. Ooh, we're not going to go doctrines because I'm just about to gain a nice big doctrine bonus. So I will instead do that atomic research thing, which reduces research time in general. Isn't that nice? Why am I using chrome? Why am I using chromium? What? What? What's using chromium? Oh, bloody hell, battleships. Why did that go up? What? What? What's happening? Fine, we'll trade for some chromium. Thanks, Soviet Union. Appreciate it. Alright, oil plants. We get resource gain efficiency. Building all those troops, yo, let's go. Yeah, we'll do this in 1937. It's a pretty standard Germany start. I had down to a science when I first played. I played a lot of Hearts of Iron. I think Probably my favorite series was Mexico, but then the Kaiserreich series as well, which were really fun. Alright, let's go Achtung Panzer, because we get Radio Signal Company, and we get Theorist bonuses, which is stupid great. Because now we can get the Doctrine bonuses. Oh, yes. Field Hospital, beautiful. Should we start researching slightly better cruisers as well? We'll wait that one so we can get the extra production efficiency from that. Oh, so we get the new Theorist. Where is he? Is he that Theorist? Oh, when we finished Achtung Panzer, we can get that. Awesome. Hooray! Gonna get an Anschluss. When was Anschluss, actually? When was the actual date of Anschluss? Googling it. It was in 1938. Wow, Jesus, that's very, very late. I'd rather do it now, to be honest. Prefer doing it a little bit earlier than later, really. So we're already at 500,000, so there's no concern here. Oh, so now we can get the gain, reduction gain. Awesome stuff, guys. We're doing very, very well. Alright, awesome. Achtung Panzer, awesome. We also have Blitzkrieg, which would be good for building those better tanks, but we'll get them later. That's fine. Ooh, the National Spirit production cost of tanks. Now that is delicious. We cannot yet go Anschluss, so let's go Anti-Comintern Pact. And by the time Anti-Comintern's Pact's done, we will be able to have Anschluss. Just getting an absolute shite ton of infantry divisions. In fact, I'm going to add 5 more. Yeah. Let's start putting some more support equipment on here, because we're going to need quite a lot of support equipment. And then once 1939 hits, we start transcending it to other tanks. To our lovely, lovely tank divisions. Oh, a little bit of a freeze. Haven't yet seen any kind of historical changes. There's the Spanish Civil War. Hello. So now we will do the kind of standard thing of sending troops to our fascist bros. So send volunteers. We can send 3, so we will send our light tanks, of course. We will send Owen Rommel. Ooh, Manstein's actually better because he's got the fort bonus. Is there any forts here? Is there actually any forts? There literally isn't, so there literally is no forts. That's fine. So we'll send Rommel. Get him some nice experience. I'm sure he'll like that. He'll like that. So there we go. It's the pretty standard route, guys, but it's going to be fun. So we'll send our sexy Rommel. So we can now get Heinz Gudien, which gives us army experience gain, land doctrine research time, and armor max speed. Lovely. Lovely indeed. We have the Anti-Comintern Pact, and we still cannot get Anschluss. Oh man, come on. There we go. Now we should be able to. There it is. Cool. It only takes 35 days. Jesus. I forgot how short that was. Then we could actually demand Slovenia. I mean, I want this dented land first. Then we could go Treaty of Rapallo or something. A Soviet social bonus must approve the agreement for bonuses to take effect. Ooh, get armor tech bonuses. Waffen SS, research bonus for motorized. We've already got motorized though, so it's a bit weird. Alright lads, let's go. Tanks away, men! Oh, these could definitely be a bit better. I realise I'm not really making enough tanks or motor... Oh, I'm making a lot of motorized, but I really should be making more tanks. There we are. That's a bit better. This way we can actually chuck a little bit more motorized into this bad boy. Ooh, motorized artillery. Hello. Motorized infantry. Is that going to keep up? Is that okay with our supply? Yep, that's fine. It's now just weapons as well. That's interesting. I'll get that preparation bonus. And rock on down. Come on. Come on, tanks. Oh, okay. That's surprisingly hard. Oh, it's okay. We got him. Well, that was easy. And now we'll just do those kind of really sneaky encirclements. Just absolutely disgusting encirclements. The basically standard thing that you do in any Hearts of Iron game. And just wipe people out. Okay, so this has been the first episode of this. I'm not 100% sure. I haven't seen a lot of changes yet, but I'm interested to see some of the war changes and some of the balancing changes as well. Make sure you check out the other series I have on my channel. Do also subscribe to me if you've enjoyed it so far and are more interested in the Darkest Hour and you want to see more of the series in future. And also leave a like and a comment. Let me know what you think of the series. And I love to hear your feedback, so your comments are really good if I should keep making more of these. And also, what do you think of the Darkest Hour so far? Is there going to be some really interesting stuff coming up in the future? So I was Aldra Hill and I'll continue to be, and this has been some Hearts of Iron 4 Darkest Hour. Thank you very much for watching. Bye-bye.